Welcome everyone here to Peter Mokaba Stadium in Polokwane. The battle for places in the top 8 continues in the Absa Premiership as we head towards the final 2 weekends of this season. As far as the league is concerned, Kaizer Chiefs, a victory today will all but secure for them a spot in the top 8 for the next campaign. And Bloemfontein Celtic have been handed a little bit of a lifeline earlier on today with the defeat at home of Highlands Park in their match against Polokwane City. That has opened the door for Celtic, who are in 9th place, to perhaps still grab a spot in the top 8, but they would need a strong win here today as they start to plan for pre-season training. Already these clubs, William, are putting in place all of the signings and preparations that they want to effect before the beginning of the new campaign. It'll be towards the end of June. Most clubs go back. Here's Celtic with a chance. Over the top from young Kabelo Dlamini.
He's had a great season since coming in for Celtic.
Palani, Dlamini for Celtic. Ball's gone out wide. This is Sam. Looks across. It's a good cross too. Masuku rose with a header. Not a man we usually associate with strength in the air. Maklasela's left him to take the set piece. It's curled towards the near post. They were looking for a flick on there from Parker. Paid it out to Maklasela. Back in from Maluleka. Cardoso on the edge of the area. He's got to chase back now. Masuku's got pace, but he's elected to play an excellent ball out to Dlamini on the left. Right-footed shot! Quite a goal. Did it get a bit of a deflection? The referee says a goal kick.
You got to marvel the way that he took the shot, because he's like dominantly left-footed for the most part, but he cuts into the inside and connects very well.
Mabena's got 4 goals in the league already this season. He'll be looking for number 5 here, unless he's a decoy. Masuku can also strike it, but he's walked away. There are a couple of other players, Dlamini in there as well. And Mabena takes it, and Mabena scores! Off the uprights. 2 goals in successive games now for Ndumiso Mabena.
Can't blame him. He obviously positioned the wall there and he chose the other side, and it's the quality of Mabena's set piece that got over the wall. Now we'll have an opportunity to see, could the wall have done better there? It looks to have gone through between the heads of the Chiefs' defensive players in that wall.
No way through there either, and play on, says the ref. So here comes Celtic. Run from Maema. This might be a chance for Dlamini. He waits for the overlap. He takes the chance with a shot. Puts it wide. That was a clever idea from Dlamini, using the overlap as the decoy. He'll be a little disappointed he didn't find the target. This time Parker turns it wide. Best chance of the night for Kaizer Chiefs.
And the variety of the ball as well from what he's been doing. He drives it just outside of the box into the oncoming Parker. This time Parker, again, it falls to his left foot. He's not supposed to be the player that attacks the ball in that fashion. That is better suited for a left-footed player.
All the while the clock ticks away. So there's no 6 minutes to be added on. We got that wrong. We apologise. There'll be 4 minutes added on. That'll be shown by the 4th official momentarily, Mr. Jelly Chavani. He has a chance now for Changase, straight into the arms of Tinyem. We're going to just conclude here with Patrick Tinyem making this desperate save to deny Kaizer Chiefs in the closing stages, and then the breakaway chance at the other end where Maema struck it in, but Vuma cleared it away. And that's how it concluded here. A lot more dramatic at the end than it was in the first half, when we almost fell asleep here at the Peter Mokaba Stadium. Celtic deserved winners by 1-0.
Coach, congratulations. I mean, you look at the discipline of your charges, especially in that first half. It's how it is that your team started that set the tone for this game.
Yeah, Carol, we knew what was coming, and especially immediately we saw the lineup, we actually saying, okay, now this can fancy our chances here, because it's the team that you saw that they were looking for an early goal. They were setting themselves to press us early and get an early goal so that they can settle, and then they can come at a later stage, put the guys that they can lock with. But we said, guys, as long as when we have the ball, let us get it and play, because they're going to want to press, but we are a team that can play. We keep in possession. Let's keep possession, and then they'll come, and our chances will come. Then Mabenex, his experience in front there, you might think that we are short, putting him one there, but the quickness of Dlamini, Masuku, Maema joining, we knew that we're going to get them. And our credit must go to the players. They worked very hard, and I think they deserve this win for today.
And just the resilience of your team is really exemplary, Coach. You said it. You've put all of the other issues to the back burner, and you're focusing on what it is that you have to do on the field of play. Back-to-back wins for you. That's
true, Carol. That is one of the, I would say, to this group of players here, the mental strength that they have, it's unbelievable. And things that we have went through, and the roller coaster, we said this is one wave that we have to hold on tight and make sure that we go through it, and then we come out at the other end. And today, look, it's been a long time. I'm just happy for Bloemfontein Celtic supporters and everybody with Celtic. It's been a long time since this team won against Kaizer Chiefs, and what a season to do it under these circumstances that is happening. So God is great. We thank God Almighty for what is happening at the club at the moment.
Well done, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. Oh, man. So a big 3 points for Bloemfontein Celtic. Questions continue as well for Kaizer Chiefs. Coach, that start was not the start that you were looking for from your side.
It's always the same. We go Narrows, Barocca, now Bloemfontein Celtic. Good, we have other games, teams. We start slow, we start arrogant, we start not with the right dynamic, with the right intention. We again, we mentioned it, we highlighted it. And then, of course, you're getting 0-1 down, and that's legitimate that an opponent goes into it, close the doors, and then we don't find the key in the final third. Simple, easy. That's not the first time, it's now again and again. And we have to ask ourselves, what are we doing in the beginning?
Because always having to chase the game. I mean, much better in the second half, but too little too late.
No, it's basically not too late. Start with the right approach. I saw on the warm-up before the game, I had already addressed 3 players to say, hey, I see the warming up. Guys, you're not in. Use your time, the remaining. Experienced players who has to take the leadership. And then, of course, then they start all of a sudden when we 0-1 down. But as you can see, the opponent closed the doors, the opponent worked in a certain direction that it makes it difficult for each and every team. And in particular, if we don't have really the key in the final third, it's not new. It's beginning since the season. And good, that's what it is. But okay, we start again next week.
That's right. 3 cup finals now remaining, Coach.
Now, of course, it's not a secret. We need points. We need to do better. Very clear.
All the best in your next game.
Thank you.